Hi guys, I'm Bianca.
And I'm Fung.
And we're consultants with Quintessential Consultancy.
I'm a psychology graduate from UC Berkeley.
And I'm a law grad from Oxford. And today we're going to share with you some quick tips on how to choose the right degree for you in university. This is probably one of the most important decisions you're going to make in your life. I often hear from friends, family, or classmates that 1, this degree either wasn't something they enjoyed, or 2, wasn't something relevant to their career, or 3, wasn't a great financial investment. So to prevent all these mistakes, let's go ahead.
So, question number 1. Who are you? What are your passions? What do you like and dislike? One piece of advice that has always stuck with me is that you cannot be great in your field if you don't enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. Do not underestimate the power of passion. People who love what they do way better than people who don't. So you should start by asking yourself, what are your favorite subjects at school? What do you like to do? Do you prefer to do calculations or write essays? Do you prefer to debate things or have exact answers? This can lead you to choose a degree that is perfect for you. Whatever it is, you just have to make sure that you do enough research to know what you're up for. Of course, there are sometimes things that doesn't match up. What you may enjoy doing may not be what you're good at. For example, take Bianca Ho here. In high school, she took a design technology course, not really realizing that she didn't exactly have the talents for art.
No talent.
Whatsoever. So she had to change her subject after a semester. Things like that can be avoided if you thoroughly do your research on what this subject entitles. There are certain things, like math, that if you do enough hard work, you can hone such skills. Singing and art, on the other hand, does require some talent behind it, so see where you're standing.
Or sometimes certain subjects require a natural aptitude, so you could be naturally more talented at math or English, so you might want to look at things like that when you're choosing your degree. Question number 2. Who do you want to be? I know you're probably going to be 18 when you're deciding your degree, and it's going to be a really daunting thing to think about so early on, but there are certain career choices that need certain degrees. So for example, if you want to be a doctor, you have to pretty much study medicine. However, if you want to be a lawyer, you could do the conversion course, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, you can do pretty much any degree you want to do, but business or economics might be the best choice. So pretty much who you want to be in the future will definitely determine your choice of degree. So think hard.
Question number 3. Is it practical? There are more traditional degrees like law and medicine that could lead you to a secure job with more stable income. And there are certain degrees that will lead you to jobs that fluctuate more with demand, like freelance journalism, for example. Furthermore, different degrees have different lengths. Law, for example, you can finish your undergraduate degree, do your bar, and then you can practice. Whereas something like medicine, you would have to do your typical undergraduate, and then you would have a couple of years of internship, a couple more years of residency before you can specialize, and that takes a long time. Psychology is another example. Without a master's degree, you won't be able to practice psychology, you won't be able to do clinic work at all. So that is something you have to think about. What is your end goal? So do consider what's important to you. Money, length, time, etc. Do your research, as we have emphasized before.
Question number 4. What have you done? So for most degrees, they will specify what subjects they would want you to do, both for O-levels and for A-levels. For most degrees, you need to get at least a C in maths and English for GCSEs or O-levels. And for some degrees, you need to do specific subjects to qualify for entrance in those degrees. For example, for medicine, you probably need to do chemistry and biology for your A-levels. And to do that, you need to do chemistry or bio for your O-levels. So you need to plan ahead. For law, for example, you can do any subjects that you want, but they normally prefer you to do traditional subjects. So for example, history or geography or economics. So if you're a keen bean and you're watching this, even before you've chosen your O-level subjects, then I suggest you take this advice to heart and really pick the right subjects for your future degree. But if you still don't know what you want to do for your degree, the safe bet is always to try to avoid to do softer subjects. So for example, subjects like business or media or photography are generally not seen by universities to be traditional or harder subjects.
Math is always a safe bet for almost all degrees.
That is true.
And a final question, question number 5. What will you learn? Every degree has its own courses, so every degree is different. Do your research to make sure you know what you're going to have to do. With chemistry, for example, chemistry in A-levels I really enjoyed. But when I went to university and tried to take an organic chem class, not a good idea. Albeit I did it for fun, still not a good idea. So it really depends on what you want to learn. Sometimes what you may be good at in high school no longer applies in university. So if you're choosing a degree, make sure you like the subject for what it is and not because you're good at it. That may change very soon. So, what if you're still thinking, I still don't know?
So you kind of have 3 options. 1, you could either probably transfer degree once you've gotten to the university you want. I know some people do that. They choose an easier course so they can get into a really good university and then transfer later on.
2, consider going to the US instead. US universities allow you your first 2 years to kind of dabble in all these different kind of subjects before you have to choose your degree on the 3rd year. Whereas in the UK, you have to choose it before you even enter the school.
Number 3, you could even choose to do a joint degree if you're undecided. So for example, you could do law in business, law in psychology, law in sociology.
So we hope this video helped you out in some way to choosing your degree for university.
So if you like this video, please subscribe in the link below and like or share it to all your friends.
Stay tuned to our channel for more help videos. I'm Fung.
And I'm Bianca. We'll see you next time.
Just make sure you do law. Manic. Yeah.
The future.
That provides you more job security. Income. That does not make sense. How did you say that?